The winter night of December 6, 1995, hung thick over the farmlands of Essex. The single-lane road that cut through Rettendon was silent except for the crunch of frost beneath tires. By dawn, that road would become the most infamous crime scene in British underworld lore. A local farmer driving toward his fields slowed as his headlights caught a dark blue Range Rover Classic parked oddly by a gate. The glass was misted from the inside. He drew closer, then froze. Through the window, he saw red frozen to the seats. Inside were three men: Terry Cole, Dean Harlow, Ricky Dawes. By breakfast, Essex police were cordoning off Workhouse Lane. 3 men dead, each shot execution style. The tabloids would scream Essex gang execution, but beneath the headlines lay a darker truth. One that whispered of corruption, betrayal, and a cover-up that would never quite fade. Before they were corpses in a Range Rover, they were the faces of Essex nightlife. Men who thrived in the chaos of clubs, steroids, and rave culture. Terry Cole ran it like a business. Once a bouncer, now a dealer with ambition. He liked control of doors, deals, and people. Dean Harlow was his muscle. Violent, unpredictable, but loyal when respected. Ricky Dawes, the youngest, drove them everywhere. Half apprentice, half errand boy. Their reach stretched across Southend, Basildon, and Chelmsford. If you wanted pills, you asked Terry's men. If you caused trouble, you answered to Dean. But success bred enemies. Other dealers wanted in. Police started watching. And in the background, another figure loomed. Martin Shaw, a veteran smuggler who brought in drugs through coastal routes. His quiet partner, Jason Ward, kept the engines running and the money moving. It was all business until business turned deadly. In the weeks before the murders, cracks formed. Dean had just come out of prison and was already stirring chaos. Terry complained he was reckless. Dean said Terry was greedy. Their money was tied up in pills, some rumored to be lethal. Meanwhile, Martin Shaw wanted distance. He'd made his fortune and didn't want Essex trouble tarnishing his smuggling operation. But Terry pushed too far, accusing Shaw of stealing from a shipment. The night before the murders, Terry's pager buzzed non-stop. The next day, he told Ricky, "We've got a meeting. Quick job. We'll be back before midnight." It was the last time anyone heard his voice. When detectives arrived at Workhouse Lane that morning, the sight was unforgettable. All 3 men were slumped, shot multiple times with a pump-action shotgun. The Range Rover doors were closed. The keys were still in the ignition. The official line: they'd gone to meet someone, maybe Shaw, and got ambushed. But something was off. The car windows were frosted inside. Their bodies were unusually stiff. No shell casings. No footprints nearby. The lead investigator muttered, "This looks staged." And that was the whisper that would never quite stop. Years passed. Then the case began to unravel. Retired detectives questioned how the scene was handled. Crime scene photos didn't match reports. Experts said the bodies looked frozen before being placed in the car. Some officers hinted that higher-ups interfered. A journalist revisiting the case uncovered that key evidence logs were missing. And Pierce had later claimed he was threatened into testifying. Shaw and Ward both maintained innocence from their cells. "We never met them that night," Shaw wrote in a letter, "but someone wanted it to look like we did." The more people dug, the less sense the verdict made. Rumors multiplied. Some said the 3 victims had been working for corrupt officers. Others believed rival traffickers ordered the hit. Locals recalled seeing 2 unfamiliar cars that night, one white, one dark. A detective off record admitted that the ballistic evidence didn't line up, but the official story stayed untouched. Shaw and Ward were the killers. Case closed. Except it wasn't. Every few years, a new podcast, documentary, or retired cop reignited the question: who really pulled the trigger on Rettendon Lane? Nearly 30 years on, the Rettendon Lane murders remain one of Britain's most debated crimes. Martin Shaw and Jason Ward still insist they were framed. Campaigners still petition for a retrial. And investigators, both official and amateur, still chase whispers of what really happened that frozen night. Maybe the truth lies in a missing file. Maybe it died with the men in that car. But in Rettendon, when the frost returns every December, locals swear you can still hear the echo of gunfire and the thud of Range Rover doors closing for the last time.